Let's get into the season finale of Ready to Love Philly. At this point, get ready, Nephew Tommy. When he lets the final group know, like, the task of this week, which is the women introducing the men to their families, said to Cisco and Tay, you know, my wife, she handled things for me until I got on my feet. Now she don't have to work. She don't have to do anything. Bruh, ain't this you? The same dude that had her as a girlfriend for years and just married her in 2016? That wasn't long ago. By the time Cisco matches Tay, unless he just buckles down and hustle hard, which is rare, she'll have an AARP and collecting Social Security by the time that happens, just like your wife is doing. Okay? You basically want Cisco and Tay to be this. And that's why they say don't date down. Let's say she loses her job. He won't be able to cover the things that she needs covered. I think the max those type of dudes can do is 50%, okay, if that, but contributing and helping you out 100% negative. So let's give it up to another man who wasted a whole bunch of people's time, Hussein. Like I said in other reviews, he does not have anyone on here that he likes who knows what he likes, but it wasn't anybody on this show. He gaslit women. He pretended to be mysterious when I knew for a fact he was hiding stuff. He was trying to act like he was just serious and stern and mysterious. Like, no, he got skeletons. And again, if you were going to act this way, what was the point of filling out an application to be on a dating show? Like, no personality, not serious about finding love. Already knew he didn't like Angie. Angie was putting 110%, and I promise you that was her first choice. But he kept on playing her over and over again, only to get to the end and say he wanted to self-eliminate. And when he said that, Angie should have self-eliminated too. I liked Angie this entire time. She kept it real, had a great personality. But the people on the show were not really into her for real, but were playing games to stay up to the end. Cam just wanted to crack her back. Hussein just wanted to keep her interested into the end. Really, the scenes when the men met the women's families, it wasn't that interesting because it kind of confirmed everything we already knew. But we still got their feedback on the women's selection. Now with Cam and Sahara, he was still saying he was on the fence about her, even though she was 10 toes down for him since the beginning. And now she's irritated, as she should be. Now, she should have been irritated kind of like episode 3, because it was like, girl, this man is weird. And he's a freakier version of Hussein. At least Hussein pretended to be mature. You're immature, freaked out. And it was probably the first time ever in life you had options. It was giving, oh, this is my first time to shine and be the man. But it's giving that dude that was a lame in high school. So when it was time to do the final selections, I wasn't surprised. Sahara was done. And she chose herself. Cam talking about, I choose you. She said, I choose me too. I'm so glad she didn't let this loser make her feel like this was her only choice. She knew her value. She knew that this man was playing game, and he kept on showing that when she was giving him the benefit of the doubt. Now, Jay and Kiera, I feel confident about them.